Hey guys, it's Dee Dee again. So, I have been watching all of these Vera Bradley videos and I thought that a whole bunch would start coming out because they just had a sale. The stuff I'm going to show you today though, most of it is from eBay. One thing is, no, I don't have a Vera Bradley outlet near my house, unfortunately. Very sad about that. But, if you guys don't know, and some of you like diehard Vera fans will probably know this, but for those of you who don't, if you call the outlets and they have an item that you want, like there was a specific item I'm going to show you in this haul that my store had, and when I went in to buy it, the day I went in to buy it, they had just shipped all of them to the outlets the day before. So that was the whole reason for calling the outlets and trying to find this particular item. When you see it, you'll totally understand why I went through all this trouble. So, anyway, several of these things, this is going to be like a continuation of my last haul video where I showed you some of the really good deals I got on stuff on eBay, and it was because it was in China. I'm really sorry this is all blank. Don't really have a bag to put everything in, so just bear with me. Anyway, so this stuff's from China. The first few things I'm going to show you, well, some of the things I'm going to show you are from China, and I'll tell you the deal that I got. If you guys would like to know these sellers' names that sell these things on eBay so cheap, and they come with tags on them. I have examined these items inside and out. I've compared them to my Vera that I buy at retailers or that I buy in the Vera Bradley store. I cannot find a difference. I mean, either they are telling the truth and they're 100% authentic. I have no idea how they're selling them so cheap. Unless they're just getting them from the factory, because we all know that Vera sent all their stuff to the factories over in China now. So, I don't know, but I'm not going to complain about it. I get really good deals on the stuff, and I want to share it with you guys. So, the very first thing that I got, this was from one of those sellers. This is the Breakaway Lanyard, and they call it a Breakaway Lanyard because it has this little clip right here. Oh my. There's some little bangs outside. Distracted me. These retail for $16. They have this little key ring, and it also has this little clip. Mighty handy for like a work badge or putting your keys on if you're a student. Something like that. Now, this pattern is Baroque, and I like Baroque. However, one of my really good friends at work, this is her pattern, so she has all of her Vera in Baroque, almost all of it. So the picture that the seller had, the top picture that they had was of ribbons, and that's what I thought I was buying. So I went ahead and bought it, and then stupid me, but I scrolled down and then saw that the pattern was actually Baroque, because they had a very front picture was ribbons. Then the one that you were buying was Baroque. So I'm actually going to give this to her. These retail for $16, like I said. However, I got this for $5 from China. Yes, I had to wait like a week and a half, but $5, I would never pay $16 for a lanyard, for any lanyard. That is just absurd, I think. So that's the first thing. So these next two things, same place, came from China, and these are just beautiful. I just got these today. So, these are not, these two are mine. I do have a couple more coming, but those are Christmas gifts. So, the first thing I'm going to show you is I've been wanting a bigger Vera bag. I don't have any Vera purses. Like I said in my last videos, love me some Vera Bradley. Not a big fan of their purses, though. I have a backpack, my little purse backpack, and I have little hipsters because I like their crossbodies. I do carry tote bags, though, so I got a tote. This is just a simple tote is what it's called. And as you can see, this came from China. It's called a tote. This is in Jazzy Blooms, by the way. If you're not familiar with a tote, let me just run through this real quick. It's not a big bag. If you want a big tote, go with like a Vera or a 3.0 tote, but I don't want a big bag. I have Coach bags that are big, so I have big bags. I wanted something more slim, that I could tote back and forth to work every day. So that's why I got this. So it has a little tortoiseshell toggle. It has a loop, and I actually like this. There's a lot of people that don't like this. They want a zipper top. When I have a tote bag, I want to be able to slide things in and out easily. I don't want to have to fuss with a zipper. So I like this. It's got 2 unquilted handles, which is fine. It's not a big bag. It doesn't need quilted handles, in my opinion. This is the interior. And on the inside of the tote, you have 3, you have 1, 2, 3 slip pockets, and that's it on the one wall. On the other wall, you don't have anything, which is totally fine. Again, a tote, don't need all the organization that I have some of my other bags. The other thing that's really cool is, I know this is a tough angle, it's got a hard bottom. The cardboard piece comes out, and you can totally machine wash this. So the tote in Jazzy Blooms, because believe it or not, with all those bright colors going on in Jazzy Blooms, I still find this pattern neutral because of the slate background, and it kind of just goes with so many things. So I really like Jazzy Blooms, as you'll see. Then I got, oh, by the way, this tote retails for $50. It's $49, $50, whatever. I got this for $19.50 with $3 shipping. Oh, actually no, with free shipping because I bought more than one item. $19.50 for a $49 Vera Bradley tote. So, I also got one in my favorite pattern. One of my favorites, because Ribbons is my other favorite and Jazzy Blooms is a close second. Because I think Midnight Blues and Ribbons is tied at this point. I go back and forth. But look at the pattern placement on this one. You get the full, this is this bouquet of blues and greens and oranges. I love how the oranges pop. I am not a fan of orange, but I love it in this print. It just pops off the bag. It's gorgeous. And I love this Kelly green is really pretty in this print. These are my favorite little flowers. So cute. So anyway, this, again, just this is another just tote. So it's the same exact thing as the, and this came new with tag. Oh my gosh, this camera is driving me nuts tonight. I gotta get my tripod fixed. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. But anyway, 2 unquilted handles and the interior. How beautiful, of Midnight Blues. So, and then I got a couple more, both in Midnight Blues because my my boyfriend's mother really loves the stuff we got her, the Vera stuff we got her. So I got her one and I got my grandmother one because they will use the crap out of those. Okay, so the next thing, this didn't come from China. This came from a retailer, but I got another Cosmetic Trio, whoops, in Tutti Frutti. And this retails for $40, and as you all know, it is being discontinued. I'm so bummed because the one that I got in Ribbons, I used the crap out of that, all 3 bags, and I really didn't think I would get that much use out of it. I thought I would get more use out of the regular cosmetic bags. I just got a large and a medium, so, but these things are fantastic. So this retails for $40. I paid $29.99 for this. At my Hallmark store, and the reason I went ahead and paid that, because I try to find them cheaper, was because Cosmetic Trios are becoming more scarce very rapidly. I didn't think they'd go this quick, and some of my favorite patterns I cannot find, or I'm having a really hard time finding, so they actually had one of the really pretty ones, Tutti Frutti, I really like. Wouldn't probably have a big bag in Tutti Frutti. It's very summery. It's a little more younger girly to me. But I do love the pattern, and I would have small items like this, or my seashore tote that I love. So, Cosmetic Trio, small bag. That is the medium one. Big one with the little pack. Okay. So this next thing, this came from China, guys. So sorry for all the noise. It's in it comes pretty nicely wrapped in some plastic. I got a large duffel in Jazzy Blooms. And I have one in Midnight Blues. And I used it for the first time when I went to the beach over the Labor Day holiday. And I think this might be the very best travel bag I've ever used in my entire life. So, This retails for $85, and this is not in, I mean, this is a newer print. I got this for $34.50 plus $5 or $6 shipping from China. $41. And as I said, came with a tag. That's the interior. I have compared it to my other duffel. I cannot. I mean, stitching is like dead on. I mean, I really don't think they're knockoffs. I really don't. But, I mean, hey, they're great quality, so, I mean, whatever. I can't tell the difference. If it is a knockoff, it's a really good knockoff, and I would buy it anyway. So, anyway, that's the large duffel. I've already done, like, my haul with the Midnight Blues. I did kind of a little review, so I'm not going to go through this. It has... in too much detail. It's got the one pocket and a really big opening right there. And these straps are so long, and that's what makes this duffel so comfortable to carry. When I was filling it for my vacation, or my little mini vacation to the beach this past weekend, I mean, I just kept putting stuff in it and stuff in it and stuff in it. And it's like endless space. It like never ran out of space. It was crazy. So anyway, now on to my favorite piece of Vera Bradley. I have looked at this purse for months and months and months, but it was very expensive. I have a lot of Coach that's very expensive, and for the price that you pay for this in the store, you could buy a Coach bag. So, and a Coach handbag would be my preference. However, this, I called around, and this was the piece that I went into my store to buy, and they did not, they had just sent all of them to the outlet. So I called 6 outlet stores. This was the Saturday night, this past Saturday night, Saturday before Labor Day. The outlet stores were having an additional 50% off of whatever their marked price was. This piece was not marked on sale, obviously. It just got to the outlet, so it was at the outlet, but selling for full price. So, without further ado, it is the Caroline in Ribbons Pink, and it's the leather trimmed Caroline. This bag it's stunning. Like, every time I went into my store, it just caught my eye every single time, and I just, oh, I love it. It's just beautiful. It's got a good handle drop too, so it hangs pretty low. It hits me in a good spot. And so I'll take you through this real quick. So it's got these nice little leather straps. They're really stiff right now, but I mean, this is leather, so it will soften over time. Let me turn it back around. Unlike the regular Caroline, it has like the decorative stripe down the center. The leather trim has this little plaque. And the bottom, very hard base, covered in leather, and it's got these little metal feet. And of course the corners have the leather, and right here where the tabs are, the fabric tabs on the other Caroline, and then the zipper. Okay, and the zipper pulls are different too on this one. Instead of the little Vera Bradley ribbons, they have the leather pulls. So let me go ahead. Paper. Probably should have taken all this out first. This bag retailed for $118. I did not pay that. I did have to do some work to get it at the price I got it at, because it was at the outlets, and like I said, I don't have one anywhere close to my house. I think closest one is like 5 hours, and by the time you spend money on gas, it just defeats the whole purpose of going to an outlet. So, you have a magnetic, a very strong, I mean, this magnet is super strong, magnetic pocket in the front. The bag opens almost halfway. And then this is the interior. So on one wall, I'm not sure how well you can see this, there's a zipper pocket. And it goes, gosh, it almost goes across the entire back wall. Then you have 3 slip-in pockets. Oh man, this is hard. 3 slip-in pockets on the opposite wall. And actually, you have, it's a very structured bag. It reminds me of like the old style like medicine handbags, like after doctor's medicine bags. I really like this style, but with the bright pink leather trim and the ribbons pattern, I think it gives it a really young, kind of more modern look to where, you know, somebody my age could carry it. I'm like 33, so I don't want to be carrying a handbag that looks mature for my age, I could say. Like my grandmother would carry the all quilted Caroline. I would not. I would carry this one though. So this is the tag. And by the way, you guys, this bag is still available on the Vera Bradley website. It is on sale. It's $82.90 something right now on sale on the website. However, it retailed for $118. I called 6 or 7 outlet stores. And finally, funny enough, the outlet store that I found this at, because all the ones that I called were sold out. But the outlet store I found this at will be the outlet store that I will get to go to when we go to Florida in November. So this was available at the Miramar outlets in Estero, Florida. I paid $59 for this, and anytime you order from the outlet stores, it's $8 shipping right off the bat. Anything you order from there. But sometimes your deals, $59 plus $8 shipping still was $10 cheaper than just the amount of the bag on the Vera Bradley website on sale. So that is my haul for today. I appreciate you guys watching. If you want more information on the eBay seller names, please comment. Please leave me some comments. I will leave you the names where I get all this stuff, because I have a lot more coming from eBay from over in China. I've gotten some killer, like really killer deals on that stuff. There's no way I would buy all this stuff if I was purchasing it from the store, from a retailer at even, 25% off. I still wouldn't buy it. So anyway, thank you guys so much for subscribing. I thank you guys for your comments. Please leave your comments. I do have another haul coming from the fall sale. Should be a couple boxes getting here sometime at the end of next week. So when I get that, I will post that video too. If you have any questions, want a thorough review of anything, I know you guys have seen the majority of the stuff, just let me know and I will be happy to do it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will talk to you again soon.